Hej, witajcie moi drodzy z tej strony Kina. Witam was w kolejnym odcinku z gry o Tron. Na samym początku chciałam wam bardzo serdecznie podziękować za zajebiaszczy odbiór serii. Cieszę się, że wam podeszła do gustu. Mi nie ukrywam również, także z wielką werwą i ochotą biorę się za nagrywanie kolejnych odcinków. Ostatnio się rozstaliśmy właśnie w momencie, kiedy mamy zrobić delikatnie mówiąc wypad, co by nie wymordowali rodziny za to, że my zabiliśmy tam ziomków.
But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Tak, my ogólnie teraz będziemy się udawać na mur. No, w końcu.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
No cóż, o to nam chodziło.
This will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Okay.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
No spoko. To się da załatwić.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester.
Oni mają
Your
takie
actions at
swoje
the wall will
ten...
reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
O. Czemu ten koń ma uszek osioł? Takie było dziwne ujęcie tego konia. Prawie się zastanawiam, czy on do stajenki patataja, czy gdzie. A co do tych robaków ostatnio? Ja wiem, po co one były zastosowane, ale fuj, robaki. Widzę, że za mną maleńka. Take.
Be safe.
O. Jakieś dzięki, pocałuj mnie w dupę. Cokolwiek? Nawet jej nara nie rzucił przez ramię. To spoko. Dobra, mamy Lady Forrester. Chyba. Tego młodego. O, więc nam się zmieniają postacie. O.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
A to jest ta młoda Forresterówna.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
No, wyluzuj.
And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish
Szczerze, nie obiecywałem takich rzeczy w grze o Tron.
and Robert.
Biorąc pod uwagę częstotliwość umierania, tak dożyję do 5.
I don't want her to die too.
sezonu gry, to będzie
Ryan,
dobrze.
she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Spoko, da sobie radę.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for
Ale fajne takie spojrzenie
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect
od
me.
strony dzieciaków, nie? Jak one to widzą. Na zasadzie nikt nic nie mówi, ale widzę, że coś się dzieje, nie?
Fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught
How?
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Młody jest dobry, już lubię młodego.
When we were younger, when we all used to play here, you, me, Roderick, Asher.
Więcej was matka nie miała?
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Mam nadzieję, że rozumiecie, że ja się tutaj nie chcę za bardzo wtryniać w rozmowę swoim komentarzem, bo jednak też się muszę w miarę skupiać na tym, co oni między sobą gadają.
But you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Staram się być dobra, no, w miarę możliwości. Pewnie skończy się to tym, że wszystkie moje postaci umrą, ale... No cóż.
Everything will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Dajmy mu temu nadzieję, come on!
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
O, zepsuli zabawę. Ściemniania młodego i obiecywania siostrze pierdół.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Muszę iść.
Demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
No słuchajcie, no... Wiecie, rodzina rodziną, tak? Ale prawda jest taka, że no muszę być tym lordem. W sensie takim swoim władcą na swoim małym, zadupiastym kawałku ziemi. I trochę poszli w dwie różne strony, ale co tam? Ogólnie... Powiem wam, że są jaja z nagrywaniem wszystkich gier od tego studia. Jak odpalam, muszę zmienić rozdzielczość, później ją zmienić jeszcze raz i dopiero później mi załapuje fraps.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and...
No powiem wam, że ciężka sprawa, bo z jednej strony fajnie było się postawić, z drugiej strony jak powiemy za dużo, to wyżdą nas wszystkich. Ale ty fryzurę od Leonardo DiCaprio zarąbałeś, czy co? Za dużo Titanica. Shake his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Spoko, ziomek.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Foresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Dobrze, młody.
And look where that got him.
Spoko ciebie zaprowadzi w to samo miejsce. Jeżeli tylko będę mogła wziąć miecz w łapę i ci odciąć głowę.
You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Yes!
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
Tak.
You Foresters have shit on us for generations.
Trzeba było nie obrażać mojego zmarłego ojca.
Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Przestań łazić!
And we've been his banner
A, i coś kurwa, pirat!
centuries. You
Kapitan Hugo od 7 boleści.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
Jak ty brzydko mówisz przy dziecku?
Lord Whitehill?
O Jezus, pedałek obcięty od garnka.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men?
Fuck.
And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord of this.
Przerąbię sobie tym,
Lost
ale...
people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking
Nie do
coward who
końca.
killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving.
Pituś, skąd ja mam wiedzieć, że ty mi tu przyjedziesz zaraz?
Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
No chyba raczej.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here.
Nie,
If
nie,
that displeases
nie.
you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Tak, tak, tak.
I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll
Dobra,
see
jeszcze
whose
coś?
word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will. Uuu. Zapowiada się grubo. Czy niby spoko, że ta Lady Forrester przyszła? Z drugiej strony, no on ma być władcą, a...
He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were
Mamuśka
brave,
go
my
uratowała,
son,
to tak...
but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Może zostawcie te biedne kruki. Gołębi wam brakło? Teraz wszędzie tanie pakiety SMS?
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
No, baby.
If it's presented to her as it should be.
Nie idziesz czasem spać albo pod prysznic? Może jednak? Spać lub prysznic? Z drugiej strony, jak w grze będą takie sceny jak w filmie, to będziemy ładnie w dupie. Co my tu mamy ciekawego?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
No, zwłaszcza, że nie żyją.
And I look forward to the day you can.
Przepraszam. Przepraszam. Co my tu mamy ciekawego?
Ethan made this for me.
O, wyrąbał z czegoś herb krzywo. Spoko. Co my mamy tutaj?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Brzydkie. Znaczy, szczególny dar.
This coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
To co, to prysznic? Co tu masz za książkę? Dusty Old Tome.
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all.
Włosy jej się układały, jakbym jak garba. No nie o taki prysznic mi chodziło, więc po prostu wyjrzyjmy przez okno.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Tu mam jakiś kolejny list od matki.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
No dobra. Trzeba że mam fajny zamek. Zamek, mieszkanie niezależnej kobiety po prostu.
One moment.
Czego?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
A masz starszego brata?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Co ona chce zrobić z tym dzieckiem? A, pracuje jako osoba, która przenosi coś w łapie.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady.
Dobrze jest mieć takich, kurde, wiecie, ziomków obcykanych, bo jeżeli przyjdzie nam spierdzielać z miasta, to oni znają najlepsze wyjścia.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Większych paczałów zrobić nie mogło.
To be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Co mówili o tym?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know.
Dzięki.
Most people don't tend to notice a callboy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Dzięki za info. Jak widzicie, myślę, że opłacało się być z nim szczerą, bo on też nam szczerze powiedział, co słyszał. No siema! To teraz prysznic. Znaczy, idźmy za nią i skupmy się na dialogach.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend.
Wszyscy mają jakiś problem z widzeniem literek.
Thank you, my lady.
Chociaż cycki mogli bardziej podkreślić, ale... Co? No.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and by extension me.
To mamy iściepko przerąbane, ciężko nam będzie przeżyć.
An audience. She wants an apology of some sort for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
No fuck.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Jednak jestem lepsza w kłóceniu się w tej grze. Niż kurde w podlizywaniu.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
A mam jakieś wyjście?
But you must say another.
No dobra.
Good luck.
Nie brzmi to najlepiej.
You can do this.
Nie mam wyjścia. Ja długo tam jeszcze będę człapać?
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Siema! Mój ulubieniec.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
A ty jak tam przytuliłaś dzisiaj brata?
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
My sweet kochana lady.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Dobra, lizobdubstwo się szerzy.
House northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Oczywiście, że tak.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal to a house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
No. Jak ja mam wyjście? Nie mam wyjścia.
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild.
Skubana jest przebiegłą suczą.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly
Tyrion
blame
jest
those
zaje
who ended on
fajne.
the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Fuck.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Mamy przejebane, mamy przejebane.
Who knows what lurks within.
No naprawdę staram się jakoś podlizać, ale tak...
You are well in the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Mam nadzieję, że Marjorie zrozumie, że musiałam tak powiedzieć.
Isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's
Szczerze liczyłam, że grafikę na przykład Tronu zrobią lepiej. Ja gram na najwyższych ustawieniach graficznych.
Which is not very encouraging.
Czy na wysokich, to chyba są najwyższe.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Mam wrażenie, że spieprzyło mi to srogo. Ale dobra.
I'll walk you out.
Dzięki, Tyrion. Chodź, z tobą się chętnie
This may
przejdę.
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences.
Wiem, dlatego tobie mówię prawda i ściemniam.
I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Tyrion, come on.
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider.
Takie my zadanie, taki mój dom.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Pół godziny. A, wciągnęło mnie. Ale słuchajcie, nie wiem, czy sobie przerąbaliśmy. Bardzo możliwe, że sobie troszeczkę przerąbaliśmy. Natomiast z drugiej strony naprawdę się starałam być jakoś szczera w tym wszystkim, co robiłam. Mam nadzieję, że moje decyzje jak na ten moment wam odpowiadają. Sposób prowadzenia let's playa, tak jak przy wszystkich grach tego studia, tak? Czyli bardziej się jednak skupiam na tym, co się dzieje w grze, na dialogach i staram się za dużo nie gadać, ale jednocześnie pozwalam wam się skupiać na dialogach, zastanawiać się nad tym, jakie decyzje wy byście podjęli i też jakoś tak w jakiś sposób argumentować to, co robię. Mam nadzieję, że to wam dalej odpowiada. I cóż, ja was zapraszam na kolejny odcinek, który ja zresztą zaraz sobie nagram, a wy go zobaczycie już w piątek. I cóż, i to tyle, więc komentujcie, subskrybujcie, łapcie w górę mile widziane. Pozdrawiam was, kina, trzymajcie się i cześć!